Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Near Protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, taking a look at Near Protocol on the daily chart, you can see that we're creeping back up to the second fib level here at $8.34. That was our overextension target, and we got to that perfectly back in March. Afterwards, we saw a retracement of approximately 50%, so we dropped below $4.50, and this was a pretty good entry level for anyone who was targeting Near Protocol. So we had a nice retest of this previous local top from December 2023. And then we started climbing back up again, and we're above the 20 MA on the daily. And who knows, maybe we get another leg up and we even break the current local top. If that were to happen, then we would probably be looking, let me set up another fib here. Oh, what's wrong with the fib? So we'd be looking at a target, a minimal target at $11 essentially. That would be the 1.272, and that also lines up with the 1.272, or actually that lines up with a 2.272 on the larger fib, as you can see. All of that is around $11, but for that we need to break $9 here. We'll see if we can do that. For now, I wouldn't be picking up any Near Protocol. For me, this is very, very expensive. As you know, we've entered on Patreon at around about $1.50, $1.60. So that's our average right now, and we keep getting more coins in rewards for our staking, and the average obviously keeps going down with that. If we saw a capitulation again and we dropped to the 1.414, that is going to be a good level for you to look at. In terms of entries, I did give you this level back in the previous video, and worst case scenario is going to be the 1.272. Honestly, I don't think we're going to drop that low. We're going to have to see something massive happening in order for Near Protocol to drop from the current prices to $3.82. That would be another 50% to the downside. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's very unlikely, seeing how bullish Near Protocol is. Even, let's say, if it was to happen, it's probably going to be a very, very quick dip like it was here in April, and then we're going to be back up in no time. In terms of the RSI on the daily, you can see that we were hovering around the index of 40, so that was a good area to pick up some coins. As you can see, it lined up nicely with this dip, and then that was pretty close to our previous dip, or to the bottom of the previous dip that we had in January 2024, a few months ago. And you can probably forget about all of these levels down here, like $1.90 and $1.50. That's in the history books now. I don't think we're coming back down to those levels. Again, I could be wrong, but seeing what Near is doing right now, it doesn't look like we're planning, a 78% correction anytime soon. So I think Near is only going to be seeing, a trade trajectory to the upside from here on out. And I think it's going to be a very fruitful bull market for Near Protocol holders. I do want to switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in getting more exclusive content, you want to support me as a creator, and you like what you're seeing here on YouTube and you want more, feel free to check out the Patreon. That's definitely a place for you. There's a 7-day free trial, which means you can get access to all of my content since the inception of the page. So that means you get podcasts, low cap gems, technical analysis, project reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We try to do posts there on a daily basis. We cover airdrops and a lot of stuff that we don't really cover on YouTube because we don't have as much time. And of course, because patrons get more stuff and more content. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description. Thank you all. Let's continue on with the video. All right, looking at the weekly, you can see we have a Fibonacci retracement set up from the bottom in October last year to the all-time high in January 2022. That is $19 or $20 if you want to rough it up or round it up. And then you can see we had a very nice bounce off of the 20 EMA, and I kept stressing this point many times over many videos, not even only on Near Protocol videos, but every video we try to stress out the importance of the 20 EMA on the weekly chart. That is your bull market support band. If you lose it during a bull market, that's not a very good sign. You have your plan B, so to speak, which is the 55 EMA to hold you as support. And then if that fails and we drop below the 55, then maybe something's off. We might be facing we might be looking at a deeper correction in the near future. That's not the case with the Near Protocol at all. We had a nice bounce off of the 20 EMA. We talked about this in the previous updates. And if you had your buy limit orders set up at around about $4.50, you would have been up approximately 64% as of right now in a matter of weeks, which is crazy. And then you have $10.58 as your 0.786 level, and that's going to be our next major resistance. You can see we did get rejected from there a few times, and then we broke above it, and we failed to hold it as support, realistically speaking. So every time you broke above, we had to move below that level. So once we break above this, I do want to see a nice retest of support, and I want to see us build a nice support block there above $10. Once we're able to do that, we can then focus on the all-time high, and from there we'll take a look at those higher prices above $40 during the bull market. As you can see, per the Fib, we have the 1.272 and the 1.414. Now, I don't think we're going to be looking at anything past $100 for a Near Protocol this bull market, but things can go crazy. I can't see the future. Taking a look at the RSI, let's see what's going on here. So 57 on the index here is going to be your strong support level that we bounced off of back in January 2024, just a few months ago. So that could be a nice level for you to eyeball in case there is another correction in the markets. And then the stochastic isn't really dropping down. That doesn't want to drop down like it did back here in the bear market in 2023. So we're hoping for a similar situation where we get at least a quick dip to the oversold. That's going to provide us with a really good buying opportunity, if that happens, of course. If you want to get in at the current prices, be my guest, but I would not be expecting, a straight 10x from the current prices at the moment with Near Protocol, because a $75 billion market cap is on the higher side of things. So it may happen, may not happen, but I wouldn't be gambling my money with 10x on Near Protocol, just being honest. Now, if you enter down here at $1, at $2, then of course you're sitting at massive profits, and you can start taking profits, let's say at the all-time high or whatever your strategy is. You're not worried at all. But if you're looking to put your money somewhere, I would say maybe allocate a small portion of that towards Near Protocol, and then look at other projects that still haven't exploded. There are some AI coins that can do much more damage with this bull market than Near Protocol. Then we look at the volume here. The volume is back up to its 2021 levels, so Near Protocol is doing very well in terms of that. And then the MACD, as you can see, is coming back down. The moving average is coming back down a bit to the signal line. We had a bit of a moving average squeeze over here in January, February. Let's see what happened at that time. So we had a nice spring from there. And what could happen right now is that the moving average and the signal line are close again. And the last time this happened, we had a bounce. So maybe we have a bounce once again, since we just saw a nice bounce off of the 20 EMA here. We haven't really properly sat at the 20 EMA, but we retested this level properly, $5.64, which was the previous high from August 2022. And again, I kept stressing this level out on multiple charts, on multiple coins. For Near Protocol, we perfectly retested it. We broke above, back test, the bear market bottom is definitely in. We're not worried about that. And we're only looking towards the upside from here. So let me know what are your targets for a new protocol in this bull market. Let me know what are your entry points. And thank you all for watching this video. Stay safe and take care.